And I welcome everyone once again. Welcome everyone once again to Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast. And you pretty much know it. And if people have been around for long enough, you pretty much know how this works. Two ways to the business as well. Two ways to the business, and a friend or two get together and discuss movies and TV, older recent. Okay. And this could have been last week, but considering the fact that, well,
yeah, I was unavailable at a convention, and since I'm the usual source of the episodes, yeah, sorry about that.
That and Christmas before Halloween. Really?
What?
That and does anyone really do Christmas before Halloween?
Okay, that's fair. That is a fair point. It's bad enough we're doing Christmas in November.
Yeah, I felt it would better. Yeah, I felt it better if we did it a little closer to the did it a little closer to the season. Anyway, best gift ever.
I liked it.
Yes.
It's like it kind of skips around here and there, and a little bit of a, I'm not sure if cluttered mess is the right word, but it's like it still does what it needs to accomplish.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if that's like the best words, but
Bit of apology also, folks. One of us is present, but has taken a bit of a restroom break. Hopefully, he'll be along shortly.
yeah. So I'm thinking, like, for the recap, start at the beginning, go to the point where the plot kind of branches off, and then go by character groups. Seems like it'd be like the most efficient way of going about it.
Yeah, it sounds fair.
Since they all have like their own little, well, not really story arcs, but like little individual plots they go through for the most part.
Yes.
Just mentally going through like, okay, yeah, Pink is Applejack and Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash Discord, Rarity, Spike, and Twilight. I'm just gonna own to the wiki to check some things. Oh, a winter chilla. That's what it was. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, it had Chilla in the name, it just wasn't. So it was your Halloween.
Okay. A bit uneventful. I was gonna be the person at the door or for a bit. Then I got dressed up and everything, but then my aunt got back early, and it's like, oh, well, I got dressed up for nothing.
For a while, I was pretty much a stay-at-home person, but this year, actually, decided we my dad and I volunteered at a carnival at a carnival at church.
Oh, nice.
I'm back and ready to rumble.
Ooh, there we go.
Are we live?
Yes.
Ah! First of all, okay, we're good. There was a spooter on my head, and I grabbed the spooter by its web, and then the spooter started climbing up the web, and I threw him. So he's lost in action. Was it AOI or whatever?
Right, so we figured that the best way to go about the recap is to start at the beginning, reach the point where it branches off, and then go by individual character plot parts.
Right, okay.
I figured going from like the simplest to the complex.
If you can keep that straight, then go.
I'll try.
That's my only concern. Yeah.
If need be, I can always go back. I can always grab the video file again. In fact, I'll do that right now.
Country road, take me home. What is even this?
What? Huh?
Never mind. Sorry, keep going.
So the episode starts off with a musical number, or with like everyone getting together for the holidays, like the pies and the apples getting together with grandparents, like, and just the most heartbreaking scene.
Oh! It literally killed I literally lost life watching that. Like no joke. I'm not even joking.
I'm surprised it wasn't about the fight that much. Then again, they haven't confirmed that they're relatives yet.
Yeah, it's, and if they are, it's to the point where it would really matter.
I don't think so.
Because don't forget it. Apparently, it was like the family tree. It's like way back. I think when you go that far back, it's like, you know what I mean.
It won't matter to me.
Yeah.
What? Marble and Big Mac forever.
But everyone's getting together, and
Other than
Twilight's
Marble and
yeah,
Good song.
Twilight's having another one of her episodes.
as usual, which is a good way to open. Good way to open. All right,
Yeah,
we'll take it. We'll take it.
we're worried about getting all the stuff set up for the party and stuff, and getting decorations and presents and all the things that she should have done weeks ago.
But is doing one day beforehand.
It's like she would never do that for studying for a test, would she?
Yes, but she did. She didn't do that for a test, and now she's out of time.
Exactly. Wait.
Duh.
Anyway, so Applejack.
It's not important.
So Applejack suggests that they I forget what they called it, but it's essentially the whole Secret Santa thing where everyone puts a name into a hat. Everyone draws a name, and they just get a present for that person.
Yes.
Which is the reason why I've muted my phone for tonight, because the group chat's been texting back and forth about that.
We won't talk about them.
So yeah, it's like everyone puts their cutie marks into a hat, draws them, and go off on their own ways.
As you do.
So,
Oh.
starting with the simplest. Oh, you want to say something?
Wait, if that were the case, what would Spike be symbolized by?
Oh, shoot.
A
Spike.
Hold on. We have an answer to this. Do I have that episode? Don't forget, Cozy Glow made them lunch bags.
Oh. This is very important work. I am very sorry for.
Sorry for the delay. Trying to get a good shot of the bags. It looks like gemstones.
Gemstones. Like.
Yeah.
Wait, that was Rarity.
No, Rarity's was the big diamond. There's a bag in the middle that had like various gemstones.
I actually got an image up from the wiki. Apparently, they used one of his wings.
Obviously.
Well, I'll read the image I found. Wait, that's the wrong window.
Oof.
Managing multiple windows tonight.
Do you have multiple screens?
No. But yeah, it's that bag in the middle. I didn't seem to be matched up with any other particular pony, so I assumed that was Spike's.
Well, it does have his colors, I guess. Sort of. Like
It could.
pink.
Well, if the wing thing was later, it could have been just one of those things that the animator weren't talking to each other.
Yeah.
That could just be like a little continuity flub.
Also, it could have been the stuff that Spike got. Remember the stuff they used from Cozy Glow? Like the one used key.
Oh right.
Maybe where did Spike remember? He I think he took it out of a bag.
No, it was in Twilight's bag.
Oh. Got me. Wait, shoot. Are their horns a different color? Dang it! I'm gonna keep them this color though, because yeah. You broke the rules! You broke the rules! People are gonna be mad.
Kind of like some of the opening touches to the episode. By the way, the Cleveland Seymour homage, where Seymour homage was the you probably know how that goes.
Was the night before Christmas, except it's not Christmas. And it's in a different parallel universe.
Yeah.
To Sci-Twi, that is.
Also, students are apparently not involved as they are going out, and
yeah, continuity, guys.
Starlight and Trixie also have their own thing.
Right. So
they do explain it, I guess.
Right. So wait, where were we? Where are we right now?
We totally lost one of them.
It's not. We started with this episode, then we went back to the last episode, and now it's like, where are we again?
They were splitting up. They were splitting up, and we got a bit confused over what
Spike's
was
was
for Spike.
Ah, right.
Turns out it was a pair of wings.
Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Oh, right, pair of wings in this episode. Okay.
Yeah, because they probably show it at one point. I don't know why we didn't check there first.
Because it's a long episode, and finding that scene would be really difficult.
This is true.
Right. So, Moving on. I figure we'll start with the simplest of the plot lines, Pinkie Pie. So, Pinkie has Twilight, and she's wondering what to get her. She was going to give everyone matching hats, but, well, since they're only given one gift, there's nothing to match it with. And with the advice, you can't see me, but I'm finger quoting right now, of her sisters, she said, like, the best thing to do is to go to the creatures that are best at everything, including gifts. The Yaks. Unfortunately, like, big secret, the Yaks, not actually best at gift giving. Don't tell anyone. But they do know who is best at gifts. So Prince Rutherford sends Pinkie on her way, and
By the way,
sorry, it's been a long day. What was that?
By the way, isn't it weird that she didn't immediately think of books, or didn't even check the files in her party cave?
Yeah.
She already knows what's in the party cave. She doesn't need to. It must not be in there. Obviously.
But
that's where we got the tidbit of Twilight being afraid of enchiladas, right? Is that it?
I think so. It was something about cheese.
Oh, it was quesadillas, wasn't it?
Yeah. They're so cheesy.
That's what it was. I knew it. Quesadillas are the freaking best. What do you mean?
I know. It's like, okay, we're getting off track.
Make yourself a dang quesadilla. Quesadilla. That's what it was.
Anyway, so Pinkie Pie goes on her journey and finds the reindeer. There's three of them: Aurora, Bori, and Alice.
Ha! Sorry.
Aurora knows presence of the past. Bori keeps things kind of in the now, and Alice knows about future presents. And they know exactly the gift Pinky needs for Twilight. And like, they give it to her, she doesn't get it, but Alice says, like, you'll understand in time.
Yo, you will. You will. It's like, whoa. Oh, okay.
And until everyone gets back, that's the end of Pinky's story. As far as I can remember. Okay, next.
I don't know how many of us were... I get the feeling I'm not the only one that probably knew the answer to the riddle beforehand.
I didn't really think about it.
I didn't. Yeah, it didn't occur to me that I needed to. I was more. I was laughing at quite a few of the jokes. Pinkie Pie was. Let's talk about Pinkie Pies for a sec, maybe.
Okay.
Pinkie Pie's. I felt like hers jumped around quite a lot and a little bit unconventional. I think she was the most unbelievable of the stories.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like all the other ones kind of had a decent understanding. You know, like they're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense, right? Hers was like, okay, you know, like all of her choices, which kind of make like I'll allow it, and it was okay. If you had to choose which character would make the most unlogical jumps, it would be Pinkie Pie.
Right.
Illogical jumps, sorry.
Yeah, she did kind of have like the shortest plot thread out of anyone else, besides maybe Spike.
Yeah, his was simple too, but let's not get to that yet.
Actually, it was going to be next.
Oh, okay.
I'm starting at simple and then ramping up the complexity.
So let's anything else about Pinkie Pies?
Basically, her present end will be irrelevant towards the end. It's kind of like the thing with Pinky's plot thread. It starts up at the beginning and kind of is left dangling there until the end.
Yeah.
Where it's used to kind of resolve the issue. So, anyway, Spike. Spike got... wait, who did he get?
Wait, what?
Spike had Rainbow Dash. So, originally. Now, he wants to to get Rarity. That, of course, he has to find who has Rarity first. Turns out it was Fluttershy. So they trade. And
more like forced out of one hand to the other.
Yeah.
Rarity is strong with this one.
Spike eventually realizes he has no idea what to get Rarity.
He didn't think that one too far ahead.
Yeah, like these things are nice, but they're not unique. They're not special.
I do find it weird that it's implied that he did know what to get her, but then like later on it's like, wait, you know, like he forgot or something.
Yeah.
On the bright side, the references Elf, Home Alone 2, whatever that other pony was supposed to be.
Which one? There. Okay, getting something out of the way just real fast. References are abounding with this one. Like they are everywhere. Like if you know any pony history, then keep your eyes peeled because they're freaking everywhere. And just culture in general. There's just constant. You're just constantly berated with things.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
So eventually Spike decides he'll make a present. It may not be fancy, but it's unique, and he'll make it himself, so it'll be special.
Classic.
Unfortunately, he falls asleep in the middle of glowing glitter to an umbrella.
Okay.
And,
it's like-
and that's where we'll leave him until all the plot threads gather back up again.
Yeah, because he that's kind of the end of his important.
Yeah. So next up, Rarity. Rarity had Applejack, and she actually got Applejack a nice hat. Like, okay, that's
shipping.
We'll talk about the issues with the present later.
Shipping.
So anyway, so she goes to the post office to pick it up, and encounters Derpy, who tells her, like, and yeah, Derpy spoke a lot.
A lot. And this was probably one of the best parts. This was really funny. Really,
yeah,
it was really good. I like this. This was a very good Derpy scene. You don't get a lot of Derpy, but this was solid Derpy right here.
Yeah. The Derp is strong in this episode.
With this one.
So anyway, where was I?
Could I point something out? The Derpy was a bit. So I felt like this was probably a writer thing, but I felt like Derpy felt a bit written differently, not in a bad way, just differently. She's been kind of ditzy before, like she's like, oh no, to this point, and this one was just kind of spaced out Derpy.
I'm going to imagine someone swapped her eggnog out with a spiked variation of it.
Okay, yeah, that would explain a decent amount of what was happening.
Derpy's still Derpy. She's just a bit tipsy right now.
Just a bit. I mean, she's running on fumes. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
We're running on fumes.
But anyway, so yeah, where was I? Yeah, sorry, it's been a long day. Woke up early this morning, so I think it's sleep in. Okay, so Rarity, he tries to pick up the present, only to find out, like, oh no, it's been shipped to Sweet Up Acres because, well, it was for Applejack. And so I was like, obviously it would go there. It's like, no, I want to deliver it myself. Like, but then Derpy rereads it. It's like, oh no, it was sent to. Hold on, let me get the wiki.
Sweet Acorn Acres.
Orchards.
Orchards. Was it orchards?
Sweet Acorn Orchard.
That works a little better than acres.
Yeah.
And it would work better for apple acres as well, because orchards are more common with apples, not acres. I mean, I guess it works fine. They both work fine, but...
So she goes over there and discovers the farmers that are... Sorry, I'm a little scrambled tonight.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, Oak Nut, Butternut, and their son Pistachio. Like, oh, we received your present. I don't know why. It's like, but he loves it. It's like, and despite being a farm pony, he's actually into Pistachio's actually into fashion.
Wow.
So, they invite Rarity to stay for like, what was it, lunch? Or something?
Sure.
Lunch.
Food. Had her stay for food.
Food.
And they talk for a bit, and it's like, and they go on their way, but before Rarity leaves, Pistachio's like, yeah, I know this present wasn't actually here for me, and here, have this back, I'm sure it'll be good for someone it's meant for. And Rarity's like, but it's like, it'll go all fine on your head. It's like,
dang, that element of generosity coming back to bite you.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
So
right.
So it's like, now Rarity's out a present for Applejack. But she made a new friend.
She made, okay, a little bit of a spoiler. I think hers came out. So a bunch of the other stories, as we'll see, lean on each other for them to be good in the end, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this one was
a nice standalone.
It was a standalone. Like, this would have worked, yeah, without anyone's help. Like, Rarity was Rarity was the most up on this, basically. Like, Rarity had an idea, and it just came down to the mail service. You know, I'm not going to blame Derpy full on yet. No, I'll give her a break, right? But yeah, it was out of her control, and yeah. The other ones were like, I'm just procrastinating, or oh shoot, I'm overstressing. You know,
right?
Those types of things.
Right, but yeah, it's like Rarity's was a nice story.
Yeah, Rarity's was good, and we got some new characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just solid, good characters, and interesting a little bit more background that we have seen. Like, there's areas. We get several new areas. This one's probably the most maybe useful in the future, if you know what I mean. Like,
right.
we might see it again, whereas the other places a little bit of a one-off thing. You know what I mean? Like, we probably won't ever see this again.
So, let's see now. Next up, I'm going to say Rainbow Dash. So, Rainbow Dash has Fluttershy. Rainbow Dash has no idea what to get Fluttershy, because despite asking, Fluttershy is like, oh, I like everything. Things I dislike, disliking things. So her Rainbow Dash's plan is to get Fluttershy a candle.
Solid plan.
Discord does not agree with this plan.
Beauty and the Beast reference.
Yes, it was. I did note.
I liked Rainbow Dash's line. Ghost candle.
She's fast on the reflexes. Rainbow Dash's was probably one of the funnier ones. Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Like, we need more of this version of Rainbow Dash. I love this version of Rainbow Dash where she's witty, fast, and just snappy. You know what I mean? We've been getting a lot of just ditzy, dumb kind of Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
I like this. This is amazing. I love this where she's just like, you know, like, she's very snap. She shoots at the hip basically through this one. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, I'm gonna screw it. I'm getting a candle. Or like, it's a ghost. Throw it, and then immediately throw it.
So Discord decides to give Rainbow Dash some advice. I'm using the finger quotes again. And to be fair, Discord's being a better Discord here than he was through the other Season 8 episodes.
Yeah, he's one of the more patchy character develop. You know, like, you know, we think Twilight and stuff jumps around. Discord jumps around quite a lot. How he's written.
Yeah, at least for the most part. In this episode, he isn't being, you know, maliciously harmful.
This is a Discord I kind of like the best, where he's not just he's obviously reformed, but is being mischievous in a decent way and not super. Like, his goal in the end isn't to be mischievous. His goal in the end is to get something that everyone agrees with, right? But he goes about it mischievously. The other ones, it's just like selfish, and that's what he wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. The goal in the end is different with this, and that's why it's good.
So it's like, so they look for a bit for stuff, and Discord decides, oh, I didn't have this plan B. It's like, and we were just like, I'll take it. So apparently Fluttershy would like this nice creature called a winter chilla. And looks cute enough, so Rainbow Dash gets it and brings it back to the castle. And what do you look at that? The winter chilla, when time turns to night, turns into a winterzilla.
Wow. Thanks, Discord.
That's our Discord. Wah, wah, wah.
I thought you were gonna go to the dun 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 dun. Bee.
That's a yeah. And that's where we'll leave that plot point until later. Everything converges at the castle. But we still have 2 more plot threads to finish up.
What points would you point out that you liked of this?
Well, with that plot thread, Discord was being more reasonable compared to the past season.
Past Discord we've got.
And like I said, I like the ghost candle line.
I do. The Discord and Rainbow Dash work decently as well.
Yeah,
Like their characters go together pretty well because they're both crass and a bit off the wall, you know.
And if you want to consider Discord a prankster, Rainbow Dash has a history of that too.
Yeah. Yes.
So they kind of get each other.
Yeah, and they both like Fluttershy, so they work well together.
Yeah.
And we need more of it. So.
Did you guys get the image in the chat?
Which one? Oh, it's focused.
Did you guys get the image in the chat?
Oh.
Yeah. What is that referencing? I don't.
Like I said, there was Elf, then there's Home Alone 2 wins. I don't know exactly what Top Notch here is doing.
Huh.
I seriously don't know what that outfit's supposed to reference.
The sewing machine that he was holding?
I don't think that's a sewing machine.
That Rarity statue?
Sculpture.
Whatever.
Sculpture. Mine.
I seriously don't get the. I still don't get the reference. I can get the previous 2, but not that one.
They're grabbing a lot. I don't.
Well, I'm sure it'll be up on TV Tropes.
Yeah. Have they done a?
Please note, we are not responsible for last time due to browsing on TV Tropes. I'm sorry. That's like a necessary disclaimer that has to be done.
Have they done a episode recap of this yet?
Well, it's been like a week, so yeah.
Not really an episode.
Either that or IMDb might find a connection somewhere.
I mean, they usually have like the recaps done within the day.
Yeah, on Equestria Daily.
Oh yeah, the Equestria Daily recaps. I was still thinking TV Tropes.
Oh, yeah. Equestria Daily does a lot of those types of point outs. You know.
Yeah, I think I probably missed the recap since I was waiting to hold enough on the episode. I'll have to go check back for that. Oh, well, that's some more stuff to do.
Yay! This one under that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, that saves me a lot of time.
I had a thought. Like, I know I said I wanted to go by like simplest story plot line to more complex, but I'm thinking maybe ending on Twilight since everyone converges onto her location.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would make the most sense to finish off with her.
Ooh! You know what?
What?
We could actually blame Twilight on this, not Applejack. Because Applejack is trying to help Twilight.
That is fair.
So if Twilight wasn't freaking out, then none of this would have happened because Applejack wouldn't just it. And if Applejack wasn't born, then none of this would have happened. Of course, you can kind of just keep pushing it back farther and farther, I guess.
So wait, we're playing Starlight Glimmer, right?
Yeah, it's Starlight Glimmer. It's all our fault. I knew it. It was all Starlight Glimmer's fault. I knew it from the start. Not again.
But
It is.
we're kind of getting off track.
What do you mean? This is totally on track.
Shenanigans, everyone.
Anyway. So, right, Fluttershy and Applejack. Fluttershy... What?
This one's a bit more complicated.
Yeah. Fluttershy has... Oh, right, Rainbow Dash. And Applejack has...
They switch is the problem.
Right. Who did Applejack have?
Spike.
Oh, right. It's like when they were doing the things, and Spike was like, I was half thinking, like, wait, did Spike get himself?
Yes. That is a possibility. I wonder why they didn't have it. They got really lucky.
And they just wanted to do the Spike rarity thing. It's been a while.
Yeah, that hasn't been shipped in a while. Package has been sitting on the port for a while, and it just hasn't gone out for a while.
And with like Rarity is plotline in this episode, it's all about the shipping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a bit of there's actual shipping problems, and there's also several times like at the very end, if you're an Apple Rarity thing, that's a bit ooh. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Woo. Not quite as bad as the friendship roller coaster.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, little on the nose there. Several times.
Yeah. Anyway.
Backing up.
So anyway, yeah, Fluttershy has Rainbow Dash and Applejack has Spike. So Fluttershy finds these sales ponies selling this hot new item, this doll that looks like an absolute piece of crap. I don't know why anyone would ever buy it.
This is pony logic.
That's fair. Ponies are gullible. Yeah, surprise, surprise, it's Flim and Flam.
Getting at the capitalism again. I don't know why everyone hates that.
How many actually caught on early that they were in disguise?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
No. Ish. Except Fluttershy, who was oblivious even at the very end. Somehow.
So yeah, their general whole plot is getting the other ponies to realize that, yeah, buying one gift for everyone isn't very thoughtful, and it's like not that good, and you should really think about what you get.
Think about what you've done.
And in the process, Applejack buys a whole like several more of the things, spending her own money just to prove a point to everyone else, and now they have like 4 of these things. And I mean, they don't even deserve a place in a bargain bin. That's how bad they are.
Kind of like the pet rock epidemic.
Yeah.
It's kind of useless.
I think I remember some people making connections to Generation 3.
Yeah. You know what? Before I actually start talking about it, not Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy Applejack plotline seemed a lot more complex.
It is,
but
yeah.
But really get right down to it, it's just an abridged flim flam episode.
Shortened down, bite-sized.
So yeah, so they head back to the castle. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
I don't know what the theme song is. I just made that up.
It's sad I actually remember watching Super Friends. I feel
I do
old.
not. You are. Sorry.
Anyway, back at the castle, Tyler and I having to get the decorations together, and before Spike goes on his way to do stuff, he mentions that it's the only gift for one person to make it special, and it's like Twilight has Pinkie Pie. Oh dear, Spike,
Oh dear.
what have you done? So Twilight starts going into a panic, putting aside all the decorating and stuff, to try to figure out what to get at Pinkie. So she puts up a Venn diagram, I believe they're
Yes.
called.
Yes.
Like, okay, something unique, something Pinkie Pie likes, and something that's food.
Edible.
Pudding. That moment just seems so out of place.
That pulls ahead so far in the base category. It just blows the wall off, basically.
Pudding.
You know, there's always a competition for weirdest face in the episode. That one, like, point, you're like, well, that's it.
Yeah.
It's not really much arguing there. That's yeah. It makes a good it makes a really good content aware scale, by the way.
Yeah.
I posted that in the chat about a week ago, and every time I open the chat, it's just like, I'm reminded.
So, Twilight decides to make a Chancellor Puddinghead special pudding. Unfortunately, it took her a while to find it because the recipe was listed under magic spells instead of recipes. Whoops.
Which is a little bit of a forbearing to how dangerous it is.
Yeah, and it requires precise measurement. Lest you unleash, culinary catastrophe or something like that. And hey, guess who shows up? It's Shining Armor, Cadence, and Flurry Heart, making their first major appearance all season.
And in technically a special count, we don't know.
I mean, yeah, Cadence showed up, but Shining's been absent.
Shining's been absent for ages. Where did Shining go? Cadence is putting him in a dungeon or something. That's all he needs.
Well, to be fair, Cadence has wings, so she can get around a lot easier than he.
Well, carry him. Jeez. They're married now. It's fine. She's got big wings.
Family issues.
Yeah, she's just getting back at him for tossing her all those years ago.
Yeah.
But I forgot that one. Did you? Like, nope, I still remember.
Wait, what was the reference? I didn't get it quite.
Oh, back during the Crystal Empire 2-parter, when Shining Armor tossed Cadence to grab the Crystal Heart.
Yeah.
I'm making old references today. So now she's even more worried because, like, now family's over. She has to do the decorations with them, and she has to make the recipe. She completely ignores the first to make the recipe, and
as you do.
But she gets it all right, and she chats with Shining and Cadence for a while. Unfortunately, Flurry has other ideas and starts tossing stuff into the pot.
By the way, it's surprising how those two can actually catch on to how she catch on to her.
Well, to be fair, she kind of grew up with them. So they would have been around for a good chunk of her developmental period. You know?
What the
But
Good to know.
Kate
Good
was their full suitor, or Shine was is a brother, or they would recognize when she's freaking out.
true?
Yes.
But yeah, adding extra ingredients into a recipe goes about as well as you imagine. And sooner than you could say, nothing can stop the smooze. Was I the only one? Was I the only one thinking that?
No, I got the Shining flashing, Shining flashbacks.
Oh, I was thinking like a Gen 1 smooze.
Yeah.
That's close enough. I was sort of thinking of baking soda volcano sort of thing.
That was out of yeah.
So the pudding is attacking. And it's like, so everyone's at the castle, the pudding's attacking from one side, and the Winterzilla is attacking from the...
Everything's gone to. I'm not gonna say
Thanks
it.
a lot, Applejack.
It was all your fault. Get her. I'll just pile on.
So anyway, so the Winterzilla is actually attracted to things, and Spike just so happens to be glittery right at the point. So Twilight flies around on, waving Spike in front of it, trying to get it to chase him.
As you do.
Until it sees the holiday ornaments hung up and just goes after that instead.
No.
They're bigger and they don't move around.
That's true. They crunch when he eats them.
Meanwhile, they're also trying to deal with the smooze pudding.
They've been Maginot lined. They're coming from everywhere.
I do believe at one point it was forming tentacles.
Yeah, it started attacking. We got laser ponies. Laser ponies. I always like some good laser pony action. They're kind of rare now, where they just shoot straight lasers, and they're accurate too. They blow up the smooth things.
Yeah.
Little things.
So Fluttershy tames the Winterzilla. It's like apparently its family is away for the holiday. It's lonely, and it's like it's like
He's not the only one.
Yeah, and as for the pudding. Well, Flurry added all these things. It would take an counterbalance to turn it back to normal. Well, Pinkie Pie just got these things in that gift that Reindeer got her. Or as Discord said, Reindeer Ex Machina.
How did he know that, by the way? We don't know.
It's Discord.
He pulls the script out.
Yeah.
Basically Pinkie Pie.
So, yeah, the pudding has been pacified, the beast has been tamed, and the castle is a mess.
By the way, that's a Raven reference.
What?
By the way, that's a Raven reference when you're going into Pinkie's eye when she recaps.
They also broke the entrance, so it's just going to be snowing inside, I guess, for a while.
I just noticed, like, Pinkie Pie has, like, a Celestia pool tube thing. You want me to send the image?
Yes. Right away.
Also, Discord was playing a bit of
Not that one.
Goofy in Kingdom Hearts for a bit when he was trying to point out the obvious.
Yes. He's like, I wonder who can do this. Wow, there's a character that can talk to animals.
Oh, yeah.
The giant arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, Discord, or its gift to Fluttershy was having her be the hero for this.
I kind of didn't realize that till you just said that, how important that is, because that is like why he did all of this. You know what I mean? Apparently, other than just the fun value of it.
Yeah, but yeah. So there's the Celestia pool tube.
Where is it? Let me see. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes. Why is Celestia always the objects? It's Discord stole her hair for a bit when they were playing Dungeon D&D. Now Pinkie Pie just inflated her. Just on and on.
So yeah, so the problem has been solved. They all have this pudding to munch on. No one really got any of the presents they wanted. But they still all have each other, and
Wow.
something riddles and friendship, and yeah.
Yay! And then Spike gives his gift.
Yeah, and Spike brings out this homemade, what was it, ukulele or something?
It sounds
I think it was
quite good.
Well, it's like 3 strings. Mini guitar, we'll say.
He's really good at acoustics, because that sounded amazing. Word?
But yeah, like Spike sings a song, and it's like Rarity likes it, and
gives him a little peck.
Yeah, and then Twilight sings a song, and they all sing. I think.
And then we get a little more shipping.
And then we see like kind of around the area. It's like Celestia and Luna, and the Yaks, and the Changelings. So apparently they didn't. So apparently the students didn't all get kept for the entire break. Because remember, they were all gonna stay during the break to keep Gallus company.
Yeah, maybe this is a different one. This is
supposed to be a different one because this is supposed to be a different one because if you look at the wiki, it's taking place between seasons.
So,
if that's the case, then yet another year has passed.
Yeah, that's a whole year with uneventful things.
It's like, if we just say that they cut their detention a bit, then they still would have been able to make it back within a reasonable time span for the celebrations. Or we just declare this whole thing non-canon.
Which I almost would be okay with, because that means Limestone, Marvel would be back in.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe that ship has sailed.
No.
It's not happening anymore. Unfortunately for you.
No. I won't hear it.
But yeah, there was Star Trixie, there was the Apple family, there was the princesses, there was acorn farmers, there was the Yaks, there was Flyman Flyman pretty much miserable.
That's a lot of it done.
The mayor was also
actually right there.
The mayor was also waving goodbye. Changelings having another get together.
The Changelings, the more continuity, guys. We got them celebrating incorrectly again.
Yeah. Possibly just using the other episode.
I did like that. That was pretty funny. oh, okay, like them taking everything literally.
Yeah.
It's a classic trope.
And that's basically the episode.
It's a real bit of the reindeer. Actually, the narration the narration this entire time.
Yeah.
Quick summary of what you guys thought. Direct things. Overall thoughts.
A bit cluttered, but good.
They balanced a lot, so yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alex? Calm yourself, Prince. Take your time. Right? We're not on a time frame. What would you say, Alex?
I would definitely be. This is definitely another one that would work in a list of anyone watch list.
It's definitely I think it's yeah, I would consider it one of the better holiday specials or holiday episodes. We got 2 holiday episodes, so that's something, I guess. The first one wasn't bad either, I guess, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that one. Usually the holiday ones are like to me. But actually both of these holiday ones are pretty decent. My thoughts. I quite like this one, to be honest. I do agree that it was heavily cluttered. And I think the references are awesome for us, but I mean, if you're new, then there might not be as many jokes, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the jokes hinged on you knowing what the heck was happening.
Yeah.
So, because oh, look, it's the changelings from that other episode, ha ha ha, and that's why we laughed, right?
Yeah.
But if you're just watching this and you're a casual watcher, you're just like, what is happening? What?
Right.
What? So it's a nitpick for me. That's a little nitpick, and I know that. I mean, it's not a huge thing, and it's good for the fans. So I like them listening to the fans. A lot of fan service in this, though, which I think was done in the right way, and that it kind of it was part of the story, right? Like Derpy, that's hinging on the story. So I mean, it wasn't like casual fan service. It was pretty serious in some areas, but I think it was done well, so it's good. In other words, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fans. There's been a couple times in this show where it's like, like that could have been done well or a little bit better, or But these were done quite well, I think. So, overall, this one is a very good one. I thought this was. You could tell that they tried pretty hard on this one to make it good, which I mean is all we can ask for. And it's again. I'm going to go back to it. They do a lot of the characters, which is it shows again. So this was probably a point I've already pointed out earlier, but it shows again how many characters there are that they have, like serious characters. So they had 6 already. They already started with 6, which is quite a lot. And then, they developed Spike more, and then they did this, and then they did that. They added Discord, and they added, families for all of them, and they added this. And so it's like, I still marvel at how well they can cater to the. I mean, in general, this shows that they're still going strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a good show of what the writers can still do. Like I felt like this was a good return to form. A lot of the characters were written in the original feels. In the original way they were supposed to be written. Pinkie Pie was not annoyingly funny. She was just, you know, a little out ditzy, right?
Right.
Twilight was, you know, scared about things and just, you know, all over the place, nervous and things like that. A nerd, basically, but done well. She's original Twilight, which I like that. And I think one of the biggest ones for me was Rainbow Dash parts. They were much different, and I like this Rainbow Dash quite a lot because, again, Rainbow Dash has been the kind of all of the main six have been kind of getting the short end, and they've been used as plot devices recently. Of, you know, oh look, I've messed up. Oh look, I've messed up. Oh look, I've messed up, and it just gets to a certain point where you're like, okay, can they stop messing up?
Right.
Like you're kind of. So what they're slowly doing is what Star Wars, the newest Star Wars, did instantly with their characters. You know, like they took Luke and they're like, "Hey, you like this character? They suck now, ha!" They haven't done that. I'm scared that they'll slowly do that.
Right.
With our beloved main six because they're trying to, you know, shove them out of the way for the new six. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know. I've seen a little bit of that.
Right.
It's not rampant yet. Like it's not like we get for every episode where they're kind of negative on the main six, we get a good like one with a good main six. So I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of I would keep my eye on it. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Do you think that is too big? Much green? I don't know. I think that's a good size for the eyes, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a bit cartoony. Maybe I'll tone it back a bit, maybe. But yeah, I think I give it a thumbs up. Much a good watch. Very good watch. Bit of fan service, which is okay in moderation, and I think it was on the edge of being a little too much, but not quite.
Right.
They did a good balance. It was, I don't know. I think I quite like this episode, but I'm holding back. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like this one reminded me of what the original series was more like. Right? We've been getting a lot of establishing, and it's kind of getting annoying, I guess. You know, it's like, I don't know. We've been getting a lot of here's the new main cast, right, with the student six, right?
Right.
And they're trying to get us to like them over and over, and every episode is kind of, you know, look, the main six aren't as good as you thought they were, over and over, and it's a bit grating, I guess.
Right.
Okay, we got to go up like that. Oh shoot! No, wait, hang on. We got to get the light bit. All right, and then we go back. Oh, there we go. That's how it's done. That's how it. I don't know. I feel like I'm ranting a bit, but I feel like that I'm getting it. I'm touching on the stuff that it really gets to me. Ooh, look at those eyes.
Nice.
Yes.
The gradient tool. Oh.
Here's a good bit on Applejack's hat.
Huh?
You also got a bit on Applejack's hat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, the development. We got a little bit of continuity, a little bit new continuity.
Yeah.
Very good. And it was okay. It was continuity that we all kind of thought was. It's kind of like confirmation, basically. That's all it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like she probably got it from her father. We don't know.
Oh, now we do.
Yeah. It's canon based. It's basically a canonization. It's like when Star Wars Rebels had the TIE Defender.
Yeah.
And they're like, look, it is a real thing, guys. It's done much better, I think, because it's more subtle and you could miss it.
I'd say there was a good implication in the perfect pair.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if they had touched on it a bit more in that episode, obviously, for obvious reasons. Because it's like you had the perfect lineup, but that probably would have, I don't know. They might have just not thought of it when they were doing the script. What do you think?
Maybe.
I'm trying to sharpen these out. Does that make sense? Did they look better, sharper?
I don't know.
We'll stick with it for now. Gee, she's got huge reflections in that one.
I see those shape with those in those eyes, like, and I can't help but like see like one of those crystals from the Final Fantasy games.
Boom! Oh! Boom. I mean, that's pretty much done.
I don't think they're supposed to be what. I don't think they're supposed to be white, if I remember correctly.
Depends on what artist you're looking at, I think. Here, let me look for one. I think you know what you're talking about. Okay, I couldn't hold it any longer. It was pretty long. That was like, what, a minute? Half a minute?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Sorry, my attention span kind of faded a bit.
I hypnotized you with my powers. There we go. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Boom. If we're gonna go... Oh, I thought that was my drawing for a second. Like, wait, what? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Like that? Is that any better?
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of like the white, to be honest.
Yeah, it pops out a lot better with white.
Like that, you think? Or maybe the highlights being blue?
That's a decent compromise.
Yeah, I guess.
That or that. I don't know if it makes sense for them to be blue. You know what I mean? Because highlights usually don't care about what color it is. I think that's what's tripping me is like because my brain's going like highlights aren't blue when they're because when you have water and you have like an ocean of water, it's blue. The shines on the water aren't blue; they're white, no matter what. No matter what the color of the ocean is. Could be green, blue, dark blue. They're all white, the reflections. I'm explaining basic math of physics. Light refraction. It's kind of weird because the reindeer are they have very square snouts. And usually square snoot means a male in the ponies realm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't look like I don't know. It's a mix. It's kind of hard to. Maybe I could make it rounder, the snoot. I don't know. I think it's okay. All right. Which background are we going for before we close out? What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward, or it's the one in front of the castle.
In front of it? Okay. I thought you were American. Did you watch that video that I sent you?
Nope.
Okay, watch it. It's so funny. I thought you were American. You'll get why that's funny. I thought you were American. Freaking like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I don't think this will work. Like, the scaling seems off.
I'm gonna make it work. Watch me. It's so pixely, I can't even tell where it is. Okay, let's try this, and I'll see what it looks like.
Oh, great. You stumbled into a porn. That's why it's all pixelated.
Yep, it's not safe for work. Oh, what have I done? Hey! I mean, it's at the right scale now.
We'll take it.
It's a little blurry. And by little, I mean a lot. I'm going to undo it and then try moving it a bit differently. Maybe like this area. Like, you know. Like there, you think? Like with the castle off to the side.
It's all blur to me.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. What do you think? You're a comedian or something now?
I wasn't actually trying to be funny.
That's what they all say. And then it hits them. And we crashed the program.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay. She's not in the right area. Yay!
One job!
I think we need a smaller picture, more zoomed in. Well, maybe I'll give it one more try. All right.
Right.
I'll give you one more chance, and then
Unfortunately, the episode didn't exactly give us much to work.
no. Can do kind of like that. Actually, that might work. Even just like that. Let's see. Oh, I do something. Maybe like this. Yeah, let's do like that. Okay, try it. Boom. It's a bit smaller, so it'll be higher resolution, but it might be a wrong perspective. We'll see. I don't know. What do you think? I think that is actually at the right.
That's probably the
Yeah.
best we're going to get out of that.
Yeah. Okay. Effects. Wait. Filter. Yeah. Filter. Blur. Let's blur it a bit so that you can't tell that it's pixely. Magic. Look at that. It looks like it's intentional or something.
Nah.
And then we can do something cheaty and like draw in this bit. Here, watch this. Watch this. We'll, like, make this not blurry, the ground right here.
Right.
And then the snow not blurry right here. And this bush maybe.
Ooh, nice.
So now it looks like it's in the foreground. Ooh! That looks nearly intentional, guys. And then we get a blur. Watch this. The blur brush. No, wait. Yeah, that one. We'll do that brush, right? And then we get a big one. And then we add a shadow. Wow.
Wow.
Let's turn the transparency. Oh! Boom! We can even make it look. Ooh, we can even make it look slightly more three-dimensional and have the yeah, there we go, the snow going through the shadow. See that?
Mm-hmm.
And then the bush. Yeah, doing that or whatever. For some reason. Perfect. Wow. I know something I could add, make it look a bit better. This needs some shading. Yeah, it helps a bit. Yeah, that helps make it look three-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Boom! Okay. You want to end us off?
Anyway. Anyway, yes, I guess we're all in agreement. Anyway, yes, guess we're all in agreement. This is another one for the seasonal watch list.
Yep.
Definitely. And next week we will be doing the top three best and the top three worst, I believe. So stay tuned for that. That should that topic probably should help last through the whole podcast. That's pretty broad. So look forward to that. Hopefully, we'll probably get that out again Saturday. We are again doing all podcasts. We'll shoot for Saturdays or Sundays, probably Saturdays mainly though, because my days of work have moved. So Fridays will be kind of out of the picture for now.
Yeah, Ben. In any case, yes, all three of us will be compiling. In any case, yes, all three of us will be compiling episodes we like the most and episodes we dislike the most from this last year for next week. Hope to see you all then. Take care.
Oh wait, hang on. Can I plug one more thing? Is it still going?
you have something?
Yes. Is it still running? Did you just close it?
I usually wait until...
Oh, okay. So if
You guys didn't sign off yet.
Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna plug one more thing and then I'll sign off. All of the art that I've done so far that has been finished to a point where I consider it, good enough to post on a DeviantArt that I've started up. So there are one or two episodes that aren't on there because I have like 4 or 5. There are weeks where I did a sketch and I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to draw, and they just weren't gonna work out. So maybe we'll revisit them eventually, but I kind of doubt it. But there's still a lot of the original art on that DeviantArt, so maybe we'll plug that in the description, or maybe in the future descriptions of these videos. All right, that's me signing off. I will see you guys in the next week.
Yep. Bye.